So, at this point, the MCU has given us a Halloween special. Now we've had a Christmas special. It's making me wonder, what other holidays are we going to get? Because this is getting interesting. Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special is directed by James Gunn. It comes to us from Marvel, and it's the latest installment in the MCU as a little bit of an off-brand adventure. And here we find the Guardians of the Galaxy find themselves frolicking around the entire universe during the holiday season. But a certain adventure takes place, leading them to go on an insane and extremely dangerous mission. But along the way, they may find Kevin Bacon, and a bunch of other insane things will take place. I'm not going to spoil the plot of this movie in full because I think the trailer hasn't fully represented it, and it's something that when you find it out, it's so weird and so funny that it'll be destroyed if I tell you what exactly it's about. So I'm just going to talk about the movie itself without dropping any spoilers in it. This movie is an absolute blast. This is Marvel turning on its brain and making something very, very smart, clever, entertaining, and fun. This is something that when it's cold outside and you just want to watch something come Christmas time, you can turn this on. They released it just before Christmas, so it'll be available by then probably for you to still watch. Like, I don't see them getting rid of it. So it's something that's entertaining. All the performances in here are absolutely hilarious. The standout of this being David Bautista as Drax. He is absolutely fantastic in here, but so is everyone. Zoe Saldana is fantastic. Chris Pratt is hilarious, and it was such a pleasure for me to see more of Bradley Cooper as Rocket Raccoon, who I always say as my soulmate in anger issues. So this film takes those characters, puts them in an insane holiday-esque adventure, and thrusts them into the middle of it, and everything that could possibly happen happens. And that's them going to places you would think they're going to go to. Certain people pop up that aren't even in the trailer. There's just so much fun here. It's a good holiday spirit film. It does capture the spirits of the holiday too, which I think is the main thing that I asked for from this movie, was just to be that, and accomplishes it just absolutely beautifully. The movie's just a lot of fun, a lot of rapid fire jokes with some great action in it. It takes time to be serious, and it takes time to make that little family part. This movie feels very much like the Guardians at this point are a big family, and that was probably the most touching part of the movie. And it's something that was just great because of the fact it wasn't taking itself immensely seriously. It didn't have to build a bigger plot. It was just there for entertainment purposes. And I think maybe the MCU should make more movies like this, where they just have them kind of detached from the originals that are attached to the main series, because this allows them to have fun outside of that dedication they need to have, and allows for so much more exhilarating films that can be fun and just pure entertainment value. Everyone in here, as I said, did great. James Gunn's direction is perfect. He couldn't have done this any better. The screenplay is as wonderful as it could possibly get. And of course, there are some musical references in here that absolutely put a smile on my face. James Gunn has some of the best taste in music and some of the most unique. I'd say probably him and Quentin Tarantino are like on the same playing field. David O. Russell's probably somewhere in there as well. Those three have very good taste in music when they implement it into their films. This is no exception. They, once again, were brilliant. This movie looks absolutely pretty. It's fine. And the main thing I think that's not going to get enough is going to be the set design. The set design of this movie is great. It's perfect for what they're going for. It sets the tone, and it helps everything to feel like whatever needs to be happening in the scene is right tonally. I have very few complaints about this movie. I think it's just an absolute blast. My only issue is I wish, honestly, it had been a little bit longer. Aside from that, this movie is perfect. I think you should go check it out and just make it a day. I'm going to give Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special a 9 out of 10. So thank you guys always so much for watching. I appreciate you, and I'll see you all next time.